Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am here for another plan with me in my 52 weeks planner slash kids memory keeping. What is it? 52 weeks of weird and random facts, and we're foiling stuff. So it's kind of still fandom based. Like we've talked about that, right? Secret, it's still fandom based, but I'm being a little bit more loose on the terms of fandom. So things like this are going to be making it in. I've got a lot of kits that we're going to use up this year. So, the only foiling I'm going to do is going to be very similar to week one, is I'm only going to do the full boxes because I don't have bottom washi foil, and I still haven't like figured that out. So I'm like doing the full boxes. I'm really trying not to buy, more foil. I'm trying to use up the foil that I have. So, before I move on, we got to take a peek at last week. So that's why I'm only foiling the boxes. I did buy a whole bunch of rolls of foil for certain boxes, but I'm going through like my Rose Colored Days subscription, and if she has like a theme that's going to work for that kit, then that's what I use. So this is what this week is currently turning out like. I'll be honest, this has not been a great week for like memory keeping. I don't know if I'm just forgetting things or if just nothing exciting happened. Like I don't know. I've been really busy this week, but I know that a lot of I have been very forgetful this week too. So I have a lot of blank space, and that's not intentional. But I'm just not doing stuff. I know that Monday was like a really bad day. Like I worked, but my husband ended up not feeling well and slept, and I know the kids just kind of just chilled out and stuff. So but yeah, I mean, this week school has taken up actually a pretty good majority of our day. So anyways, let's get started. I'm not gonna dwell on that. We'll finish out the week, and if it turns out for me to be able to fill stuff in, then it turns out that I can fill stuff in. Okay. All right, glad we had that chat. Okay, so we've got glitter headers here, and we have a bottom washi. All right, let's get this here. So 52 weeks of weird and random facts. I'm enjoying it. I will prep the second page of our weird and random facts when once that gets lower. So it's not something that I'm on the top of the to-do list because I have so many facts over here. So I do wish that I did have a bottom. I wish that I did have a bottom washi for this, but I don't. And so I'm kind of like, well, it is what it is. I love that there's two full boxes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then that would be 8. I don't think I have, I just have I don't have any, and I know that a gold would go really, really well with this. So I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that would be the 8th, but that's, you know what? I don't really want to use the character or like the fashion whatever in here. They're gorgeous, but I just don't want to use them in this spread. Just because we're not going to New Orleans, you guys. Let's just put that out of the way. I'm not like hinting at something that I'm going to be going to New Orleans. No, I'm not going to New Orleans. However, I think I'm going to just be a little creative, and I think I'm just going to put some items on here and just like kind of deco it up before I put the foil over it. What does that, how does that work for you? Does that work for you? I think it works pretty well for me, but we'll take a look here. So I'm just going to use some of the bigger and smaller deco, and these all in? Oh, that cute little frog. You need to be in here too. For sure. For sure. And then let's do... most definitely. Okay. So, if you don't have a box that you like or want to use, figure it out and do it yourself. That's kind of how I'm doing it. Okay, I don't know. I really love this green. This green is gorgeous. I'm probably going to gravitate to it quite a bit during this entire spread, but that is okay. All right. So, we are in the midst of competition training for one of my children. Finally, things are getting back to some sort of semblance of us being able to do these kinds of things. So, he has been wanting to do competitions for a really long time. The last Taekwondo studio we belonged to, they said, if you find any competitions, let us know. We'll look into them and, you know, support you, but we're not gonna actively like search or promote for competitions, which I felt was kind of like pointless. Like you're sparring. You need to learn to spar against people that you haven't trained with. Like you train with these people, but then you need to go like spar and so that you know how to read other people. So I was like, okay, man, whatever. If that's what you want to do, then all right. And we just, you know, obviously the pandemic hit. We couldn't find anything and stuff. And then we moved. And this place that we are currently at, they actually do a lot of competitions around the state. But because of the pandemic, it has been, you know, obviously competitions have been few and far between. Well, now we're getting back into it, and there's a competition come up, so we are in the midst of competition training right now, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I am actually really, really, really stoked, because growing up, I played softball and I did dance, and both of them were heavy in the competition. So there was, you know, we had obviously games to play when it came to softball, but then when it came to dance, outside of recitals, we participated in competitions. And I loved it. I loved going and doing that. And then, you know, obviously into high school, I loved doing the competitions with that stuff. So I want my kid to experience the fun side of the competition stuff, you know, even if he loses. Like, I don't care if he loses. That's not gonna... because losing is just as effective as winning. So if he loses, that's cool. If he wins, that's cool. Either way, I'm going to be proud that he showed up. That's, you know, that's the big thing and stuff. So we're in the midst of competition training, but he's been actually hurting his feet a lot on the floor, rubbing them back and forth, and I think it's because he's not picking up his feet. In fact, I'm pretty confident it's because he's not picking up his feet. But for some reason, he does not want to, and he's been a barefoot kid most of his life, but in the balls of his feet, they don't want to develop calluses very easily, so he constantly gets blisters. So if any of you down below have any recommendations for, like, if any of you do, like, any type of martial arts or whatnot, and you have recommendations for, like, foot coverings, currently right now I'm looking at possibly doing, what's it called? Kickboxing. Looking at doing kickboxing things. Covers, foot covers, kickboxing foot covers. That's kind of what I'm looking at doing. So, all right. I really want to use up a lot of this Deco. So instead of using a peekaboo character for the random and weird fact of the day, I'm actually going to use the Deco. So, Monday the 24th, there are 293 ways to make change for a US dollar. Whoa. Alrighty now. So, we're going to go day by day. I'm going to do things just a little bit differently. I know. Shocker. No. Yes. Okay, we're going to do weird and random facts at the beginning of each day. Let's just go ahead and get that up and out of the way, because I think that will be more exciting and then lends itself to having a whole host of other stuff. Okay. There's only 6 of these boxes. Okay, I'm okay with that for now. So, let's move you down here. Because on Thursday, what I'll do is I'll use one of these bigger boxes. All right, we need weird and random fact first, just in case it goes a little bit there. A newborn giant panda is about the size of a stick of butter. That's so cute. Aww. Because I know how big a size a stick of butter is. That's so cute. They grow so quickly. All right. We'll kind of match things up. Not fully, but kind of. So, but anyways, if you have any recommendations for foot coverings to help prevent, since his body doesn't want to really build up calluses for some unknown reason, I would be eternally grateful for any recommendations, considering we have competition coming up. So we're in the midst of that, which means our Saturdays are super busy in ensuring that he is where he needs to be. Okay, Wednesday the 26th, weird and random fact. Because the speed, and the only reason why I picked this one is because I was actually reading an article on this not too long ago. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can read too. All right, there we go. Because the speed of Earth's rotation changes over time, a day in the age of dinosaurs was just 23 hours long. It seems we're kind of going back to that. I was reading an interesting article on the Earth's rotation and how, because it speeds up and slows down, it's one of the reasons why we think time is going by so fast. And I was like, wow, hot dog. That makes a world of sense now, don't it? So, yeah. So if you wonder why time is going by so fast, well, now you know. It's because literally the Earth is speeding up. So, alrighty. Let's move this over here. And we have Thursday, the 27th. Weird and random fact of the day is going to be, I have no idea. Oh. The Gateway Arch in St. Louis is actually an optical illusion. It is exactly as wide as it is tall. So it is 630 feet tall, which means it is also 630 feet wide. I did not know that. So I thought that was rather cool to know. See, I love doing these things. I loved doing this day in history last year. I'm loving doing this year, and yeah, like this makes me completely happy, learning new, and even if it's weird things. So let's see. Weird and random fact for Friday the 28th is Marie Curie's notebooks are still radioactive. So I feel this is like very appropriate to put like the shoes with her. So in fact, I think one of my kids, either they have a project coming up on Marie Curie, or they just finished it this last unit. I would have to double check. I can't remember offhand, because I know these things, but I think it's an upcoming unit. You know, I was just looking at some of their stuff, and I think it's an upcoming unit. I'm not entirely sure, but I think it is, and I'm really, really excited for them to learn some things about Marie Curie. Okay, here's a great one for you. You know how we talk about, you know, unfriending and stuff like that. The verb unfriend it first appeared in 1659, which I'm totally going to segue into something. We are currently reading in book club the Dictionary of Lost Words, and I am fascinated. I need to get my butt together and I need to get this book finished because I'm absolutely fascinated by it and just how they came about, you know, choosing words for the dictionary. And yeah, it's so intriguing. Like, it's right up my alley, and I need to get my butt in gear. So I think that's really awesome that the verb unfriend first appeared in 1659. Now, I'd really like to know in what way did it appear. So the second largest country by area is Canada, after Russia. So Canadians, you made it in my planner, man. Give yourselves a pat on the back for that one, because I didn't know that. I did not know that Canada was that big. So learn something new every single day. That's what I love to do. All right. So here we go. Okay. Now we can move on to our day by day plans. Let's see. Okay, so we have school time. What do I want to use to mark for school? We will only do school 4 days this week. So I really am thinking just using these third boxes here, since there are 4 of them, and just going down the line. So yes, we only have school 4 days this week, and most weeks we have school 4 days. But there are definite weeks that I have 4-day school weeks. Did I say that right? 4-day school weeks? Yes. Okay. And that is just because we are finishing up units, or we're finishing up units, or we're finishing up like CDs, and that just makes things a little bit easier so that we're not like grabbing new books when we haven't finished other ones. So I need some more school time stickers, so that I need to get my act together and get some more scripts created for me, because there's actually, oh man, I just busted that one. This one, the sheet didn't cut all the way through in some areas. Sometimes that happens. It cuts on one side and doesn't want to cut on the other, and I try to catch those bad blades, but sometimes they just sneak through. Like, these ones are coming up just fine, but then like one in the middle is just like, nope. So but anyways, I have a couple of kids that are finishing up units and CDs this upcoming week, so I don't want to have them grabbing books that they shouldn't be grabbing just yet. So okay, we are gonna stagger, kind of. So I'm gonna get these full boxes laid out where I want them, since I have the top half done, and then that way I can come in with this double box just perfectly, and then I'll be able to finish up my glitter headers as well, and then we can fill in the extra space. So, and then I'm gonna foil at the end. I know I should be foiling as I go, but I'm not gonna do it, because why would I do that? Okay, so we are on this one right here. So, and next thing is every day, well, just about every day this week, we have activities minus Friday. And in activities, I also include that we have church. But we have a lot of activities happening this week. So I had to be on top of my game this week. That's for sure. I hope I'm really staying in frame. I zoomed in quite a bit and totally forgot that I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Just to ensure that I don't go out of frame again, or possibly, I don't know, I get in the zone. Here, okay. All right, let's fill it in. Yeah, because we're done. And let's get this side over here also filled in. Here, okay, family to clean this week. Dinners. Dinners are definitely important. So we're gonna add this full box down to the bottom here. Okay, dinners. I don't want to keep with the same color, so we'll switch it up. And I like putting dinners on the side. I have liked putting them down here before, but I feel like this is going to be more accurate and lead me to be able to put the stuff that I need to put in. Okay, so I'm going to flip back a couple of weeks. Okay, there and there. Okay, so I don't know what else I'm going to put over here on the sidebar just yet, but there are things I need to put for my oldest. Okay, and we're just going to go down the list. And these are going to be for seminary. So every morning he wakes up super early and heads off to seminary. I'm going to put this one down here because I don't want too many colors or the same color to be right next to him. So he wakes up pretty early. However, it might switch to virtual this upcoming week just because so many people have been sick. We haven't, but we had already gone through all of that. So the other thing is Friday nights are movie nights for us. So we'll mark movie night. So this week it'll be my son Hudson's week to pick. I need to make sure that I get this weekend banner down. Otherwise I will forget. Okay. So there we go. All right. Monday are Taekwondo days. So I think I'm going to use these patterned boxes to mark Taekwondo. Tuesdays are horse lessons, and I'm going to use, I want to bring this yellow in. This yellow is super pretty. Oh, don't. Slow and steady is the name of the game when this happens. Whew. Whew. A little bit came up, but whew. Alright, so Tuesdays we also have Taekwondo and horse lessons, which reminds me, I have to mark this off right now. Wow, I can't spell things. I have to pay for horse lessons. Okay, so I just needed to remember to mark that off. Okay, Wednesdays are, and I'm going to use yellow again, just because it takes up a whole bunch of space and it's super pretty. Youth nights. Thursday nights, we have Taekwondo again. And then Fridays, already put that down. Movie nights. Saturdays. Okay. Saturdays are competition training. So we have competition training. And the boys have Dungeons and Dragons that night. Or that afternoon. That whenever. They have it that day. And then Sunday is church day. So what can I use? What can I use? I don't want to use any of the round boxes. So, okay. And Sunday is church. And then prep day. We are not doing swimming lessons right now. So, okay. I'm trying to think that if I just actually filled in the empty space with stuff, I might be more productive. And I think that's why I wasn't like uber productive on this last week, is because I didn't fill in the space. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Not that they are for any rhyme reason except for that they look, it'll fill in space. So, and that's really kind of all I care about right now, is ensuring that we kind of have some spaces filled up, because then I become like, oh, you have to remember to put things here. You don't have an excuse. Okay, so I'm not going to use those checklists because I don't. So here, and then let's add in I'm gonna add in a couple of these kind of like appointment trackers. Not that I have any appointments I need to keep track of, but it just might just work better. All right, over here. And then I think we're gonna, I don't know. And then we have to foil. And then we have to foil, you guys. Foiling is going to be very, very important. Okay, so gotta bring this yellow in. This yellow's really pretty. Super pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. And more. I have some 3-spot checklists over here, which might be good to use. Okay, we need to bring some pink into this area. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so I have them some 3-spot checklists here, but I think I'm gonna use, let's get glitter header down. Habit tracker. Habit tracker. Put this glitter header down. I think we'll put this glitter header down. And then I'm going to layer some Deco over these, because that's what I like to do. Okay. So we have Tiana's place. And this one, I think, are perfect. Okay. I think we're going to call that good, you guys. And that leads everything that I need. And now the only thing, so I'm going to zoom out just a little bit because I got to still foil stuff. And this is, we're going to make this quick and we're going to make this easy. I only need 9 boxes. So, and they're all the same, which I think makes things even easier. Oh no, they're not. Oh no. We have 3 different styles. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, 4 styles? Oh, son of a gun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, and of course I start ripping things. Of course. Because it would not be classic Amanda fashion if I did not rip a box. Okay. So, And there goes things falling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. There doesn't really need to be any rhyme or reason to this order except getting these boxes down. That is really all that matters. Although I am going to hopefully put the same one down on that area. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see if I'm that coordinated to get that done. Lay things down straight, Amanda, and your life will be easy. Man, I'm just ripping all sorts of things up, aren't I? That just tore. Not cool, man. Okay. So this is that double box here. Okay, so we have the same on this side. Okay, I've got another double box, so you know how I am with my double boxes. Okay, this is a single frame. That's okay. So what would the next one on this roll be? Because that can be a good indicator of which one I need to use. And watch it be a totally different style. Oh, I should just stick with what I know and go just foil as I go. Yep, and I ripped the one that I was going to need. Okay, so it's okay. Here we go. There we go. Things finally are tearing the way that they should be, and we should be good now. Okay, so this one is the thick one on the outside with the skinny box on the inside. Alright, which is the same as this one here. There we go. And then I think this will frame this really nice with my whole Deco box that I made so that I could have a full box there. And then we have this last one, and we are golden and done, and I can just start filling this out come Monday. And I did it in less than 40 minutes, so I'm proud of myself. Woo! All right, here we are with week number 4 of our 52 weeks project. Our 52 weeks of foiled goodness. That's what I'll just say it is. I really enjoyed it. I love the structure. I love how it's like structured and unstructured at the same time. Like, that's what makes me happy. So I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Everything will be linked down in the description box below. As always, make sure you give my videos a thumb up, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.